CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On the banks of the great... Welcome, everyone, to NBA Alley.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Utah on D. Pass to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Uncovered. And the basket is good.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Lowry. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Over Bogdanovic. That one off the back iron and out. Mitchell against Lowry. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Adebayo from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Robinson with a steal. Back to Adebayo. Lets it fly from 18. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat with the lead. This one for 3. Tucker, no good. Tipped. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Outside Mitchell. Going inside. And there it is for him.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. For 3, Lowry. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit. And he forces the D to do it that time.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovic. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Robinson passes to Butler. Out to Lowry. Lets the three fly. No good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane. Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
From deep. The shot off that time. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front, up 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Butler. Fires the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Outside Conley. Miami grabs the miss. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Stolen by Conley. Stolen by Lowry. For 3, Robinson. And again, the Heat missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Gobert. Down low. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Miami has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Conley against Lowry. Miami, no good that time either.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
For Miami, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Butler against Mitchell. Robinson finds some space. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Heat lead by 5. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. What weird plays happen?
A line change here for Utah. Lowry, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
2 minutes remaining.
Gay pass to Clarkson.
2 minutes.
Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Heat shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Robinson on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. Miami, no good that time either. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Ingles. Butler covering. Gay. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Morris. The Heat with the lead. To the middle. Pass to Hero. Knocked away. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson, left side. Here's Honey. Launches a 3. Tries again. Pass to Clarkson. Now here's Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Now Clarkson from behind the arc. Kept alive. Ingles from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. From deep. Again, the Heat misses. Pass to Oni. Down low. Back to Gay. Now here's Oladipo. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Oh, Morris with a steal. And here's the fast break. Oh, deflected. Pass to Hero. It's deflected. Here's Oni. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hayes' shot is good.
The balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
And here's Hero. For 3. Rebounded by Gay. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Ingles from outside. Here's Oni. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Hero for 3. No luck on that one. So Utah will take it the other way.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Back to Morris. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. And here is Morris. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Miami, no good that time either. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one, and he gets that one.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
On the wing, Clarkson. That one's good. This game is all even.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Now here's Lowry. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Lowry's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
From deep. O'Neal pulls it in.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Gobert passes to Conley. And it's all from three-point range. For Miami, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Utah trailing here. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Lowry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Gobert on the high post. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. No good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Heat shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. 5 points in the game. Robinson passes to Butler. Launches it. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 4 rebounds now. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 9.
All hard. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
And here's Lowry from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Utah will come the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Butler passes to Lowry. The baseline J is on the way. Stolen by Conley. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Lowry Lowry against Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Fast break Miami. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And Mike Conley picks up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Butler. The three is up. Offensive board from deep three-point range.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Lowry from deep. And they recover it. Pass to Robinson. Robinson on the wing. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Lowry outside. Lowry with another miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
The three from Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Butler. Left side Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Butler with a steal. Poke loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass break Miami. From the wing. And again, the Heat missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Butler, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Miami has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Dedmon's checked in 4 out of Adebayo. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Back to O'Neal. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Butler. To end the drought. And it's Butler with the jam.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Conley against Lowry. The three from Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And the Heat making a change here. Haslam's checked in.
Udonis Haslem.
And it's Miami's ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Butler. Takes the three. Drains the triple.
Jimmy Butler.
And the Heat lead by 9.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Pass to Lowry. So the Heat win it. And they barely... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
stage.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
In transition, here come the Jazz. The 11-footer, O'Neal misses. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. Passes it to Mitchell. Puts the move on. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Young looking it over. The dish to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Atlanta again missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Bogdanovich finds Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by Capella.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low, here's Bogdanovich, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
High post, Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Conley for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Buries it from 3-point range.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Shakes him. And it's good on the way up.
They're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Young's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
3-pointer. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Young. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Young against Conley. Young, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
O'Neal Capello passes to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, the Jazz with another miss. Atlanta leading by 4. Hunter, the pass to Collins. It's Young on the wing, stolen by Conley. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Mitchell outside. Stolen by Collins. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Lock at 6. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hawks ball.
Atlanta leading by 11. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Up top, Capella, defended by Gobert. Now the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young's shot is good.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And here is Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the wing right side. Mitchell outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cutting down to 10 on the bucket for Mitchell.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Young pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Conley against Capella. Conley dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Young against Conley. From the arc. Rebound by Mitchell.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young outside. Takes the 3. They get it again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Hunter finds Young. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out, and Utah the other way now. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Pass to Hunter. From past the arc. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting their body on him.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Here's Oney. He dishes it to Clarkson. Passes it to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Here's Oney. 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron. Ingles against Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Herter. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 12.
Atlanta foul.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack. A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams, Rudy Gay is still going.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Here's Oney. Another miss by Utah. Doesn't go that time. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to Clint Capella putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 3 steals. And that's...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clint Capella has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the 1.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Clarkson passes to Oney. Right side with it. Williams picks him up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Ball.
Atlanta leading by 15. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. 3-pointer. No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Oney. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
90 seconds now into the second half. Williams scanning the floor. Williams double team. Over to the left wing. Herter. And And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Traps in the tray.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Williams with the ball. For three. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. So for the Hawks, here's O'Neal. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Young finds Collins. One-on-one here. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hunter against O'Neal. Launches it. Hunter no good. Jazz trail by 12.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Utah ball.
1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Porky Dangs checked in for Clint Capella. Now Young. Down low. And there's Collins on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Conley with the 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from O'Neal.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 5.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Conley against Young. Back to Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. For 3, Mitchell nailed from three-point land.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
And here's Young. Outside Collins. From deep. Rebound by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 13. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young with the ball. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Conley. Collins against Mitchell. Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Now, here is Young. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. It's deflected. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Collins with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Jang. And he lays it straight in. And the Hawks lead by 13. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now Young. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Young outside. Gobert pulls it in.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
And here is Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. From deep three-point range. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. .41 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Thanks for that. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Gobert. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Paul finds Booker. Outside Paul. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here's Utah. Here's Conley. Oh, Paul with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Conley passes to Mitchell. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Now Booker. And he buries his first look.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Here's Mitchell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Pass to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell driving in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder against Bogdanovic. Back to Crowder. Pass to Booker. Now here's Crowder inside. Booker drawing the double. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Paul passes to Bridges. To the inside. Ayton uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Up top, Paul. Outside Booker. Off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Mitchell. Booker with the defensive effort.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Paul with a steal. On the break. Tries it from 19. Got a piece of it. For Utah, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Conley. Another shot. Tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
It'll be a choke ball.
So it's Utah now. Pass to Ayton. The layup off target. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah, hunting for opportunity. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. And they'll get another chance.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Back to Paul. Wide open look. And it's good for 2. Paul's got 6. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals.
Oh! Gets his zone!
Showing some power.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Booker. Oh, they pick off the pass. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Tries to save it. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Paul from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Conley finds Mitchell. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. .152 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Assisted by
Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Jazz.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He can't get it to go, and Utah will come the other way. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Clarkson, and he buries his first look.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Outside for Booker. 4-3. Up again. The rebound by Oni. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Paul for 3. Rebounded by Gay. On offense, here's Utah. A big stretch here going. 10-2. They get it back. He goes up again. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now it's a 10-point Utah lead.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Paul for 3. Suns keep it alive. Count that one. Ayton's got 8 points.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Clarkson, left side. He got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. His last touch by Booker.
Sun substitution.
Ingles. It's good on the putback. Ingles has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Got to show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 15 points. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. We've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Kaminsky in at the 4 slot. The shot by Oni, no good. The Suns trailing.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
The kick out to Ingles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 10.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
McGee passes to Payne. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Kaminsky. Blocked again! It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Ingles. It's stolen by Johnson. And here they come. Here's Shamet. McGee with it. From deep, Johnson. And he can't get that one.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Here's Oni. Good on the bucket. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Payne, pass to McGee. From deep, Johnson. McGee in the post. Whiteside on him. McGee's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Shamet, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Oni, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Utah with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Gay, an easy 2 on the layup. Gay's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Payne. And it's in there.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. On the wing, Ingles. To the paint. And it's Gay with the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Here's McGee. Count it. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Well, just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Back to Whiteside. Here's Oni. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Kaminsky pulls it in. Well, the Suns shooting only 39% so far in the game. To the inside. McGee's shot is off. Gay inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play.
That's his first.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up here. Here's a three from Paul. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front, up by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the five on the floor for the Jazz. And the basket by Bridges.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Gobert on the high post. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, quick transition. Has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Outside Mitchell. Inside Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Paul draws the double. The pass to Ayton. Here's the three. The shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
But they've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Paul against Conley. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ooh, it's stolen away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. Now here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's a three from Paul. They grab their own miss.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Outside Mitchell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Conley. Shoots over Paul. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Let's go with a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell, good.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
And a deep three from Paul. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Down low. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his third assist of the night.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
From deep. The shot by Conley. No good. The Suns have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker finds Paul. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. And so it's Utah with the W. Even early on in this game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The brilliant blue water of my...
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so it's the Heat heading on the board first. Offline with his 3. O'Neal against Adebayo. Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Lowry with the ball. Conley picks him up. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Robinson. To the paint. Pass to Tucker. Over Bogdanovich. Butler passes to Tucker. Over Bogdanovich. Adebayo. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. And there's the try. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. And a deep 3 from Lowry. It's good from long range. Lowry's got 6.
You know, that was a time when 3-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now here's Conley. They double-team Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert over Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Good on both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 3. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Conley against Lowry. Conley gets the bucket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And here's Lowry. Following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Lowry with the ball. Out guarded by Bogdanovich. Good on the triple.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And it's good. 2 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Lowry finds Robinson. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Lowry. He can't get that one. And Utah the other way now. The Jazz working the ball around now. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebounded by Tucker.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Butler.
Out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Robinson against Mitchell. And he drives in. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And here's Adebayo outside. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn.
It's a real life momentum shot,
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Mike Conley.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Outside Lowry, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
Joe Ingles.
Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Here is Lowry, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. The pass to Butler. The tray. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Over in the corner, Conley. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Miami on defense. Trailing by 2. Down low. Ingles kicks to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Over Robinson. They get it back. There's Gobert.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Out to Morris. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Dedmon's got his first 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's the three. Deflects the pass. For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
Rudy Gay.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Count the basket. Haslam's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Oni. Gay outside. Takes it inside. Passes it to Oni. Flips it on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Morris into the lane. Dedmon finds Morris. From deep. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Whiteside. And then Gay with the dunk.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morris outside. To the middle. Here's Haslam. Nice move. Got a piece of it. Here's Oni. Back to Clarkson. A pass to Gay. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder. With Rudy.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points and 1 assist. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. They've got Morris, Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Haslam in at the power forward position. Oladipo misses. Utah leading by 4. Now Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hands where the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here is Morris. Back to Oladipo. The Heat need to get a shot off. And so Miami again turning it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Clarkson finds Gay. To the inside. Here's Whiteside over Dedmon. Gay trying to break free. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. On the wing, Morris. Back to Hero. Dishes it to Dedmon. And no good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Out to the right wing. Here's Oni. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Oladipo with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Has it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Jimmy Butler comes in for Markieff Morris. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lowry fires away from outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. Jazz leading by 9. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls.
Second team foul.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
And Miami making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Now here's Conley. He's got 9. He kicks it to Mitchell. Has to Gobert. The dish to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Unloads. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now, here is Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got 5.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. O'Neal from long range. The Heat trail by 9. Opens it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left to play here in the third.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Utah. bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Lowry finds Robinson. Utah with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. It will cost you another play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Miami now. 7-point differential. Butler deciding where to go with it. The pass to Lowry. Fires the 3.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Out to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell driving inside.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Lowry from outside. The putback. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Kept alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 12.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Deep 2 from Robinson. No good off the front iron.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Mitchell passes to Conley. And here is Mitchell. Back to Conley. Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Lowry for 3. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Over Bogdanovich.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Tucker atop the key. The rebound by the Jazz. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat trail by 12. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he recovers it.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Bounce pass Conley. Gobert against Adebayo. Knocked away. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Fires from deep. Butler can't get that one to fall. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Utah.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys work just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Outside Conley. Three-pointer, Lowry. Lets it go with the three. Nails the trade.
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 6. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Collins. Capella with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Here's Young. The Jazz making their last shot. Count it.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Collins with the rebound. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Utah with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Conley passes to Gobert. Shot from the low block. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Over Bogdanovic. And stolen by Gobert. And here comes the break. And And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Capella with a block. They retain possession from downtown, and that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Young. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Pass to O'Neal from deep. Now here's Mitchell. Inside. Gobert no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Oh, there's the alley. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Gobert. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Finished off the break.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts it up. And that one hits the back iron.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's O'Neal. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. And here's Hunter from the arc. Here's Capella. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
There's Young with the 3. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Hawks on top, up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The 3 from Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Conley against Young. Right side Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Defended by Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Now here's Conley. Inside. Second chance shot. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got 6 points.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Now Young. There's the three. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Jang, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here also for Utah. Whiteside's checked in. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice looking move.
And here's Young. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Whiteside. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Young. Shot to stop the run. Here's Jang. He's guarded by Conley. Jang in the post. Up and over Conley. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mitchell misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Still Hawks ball.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this one. Bogdanovich, that's good. Utah leading. Conley with the ball. To the middle. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Out to the right wing. The three, Collins. And the Hawks with another three.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Here he goes. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Now here's Hunter. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Outside, Ingles. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Herder. To the paint. Ball stolen. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. Outside, Williams. Down low, Gallinari. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal. Well, the pump fake by Danilo Gallinari gets that defender to bite, and now he gets to the free throw line.
I count 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clarkson outside. Up top, Whiteside. From the left block, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Pass to Jang, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Here's Oni. Williams defending. They're running. Here's Reddish. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Oni. And he's going for the oop here. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Now Williams. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Herder with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Jang. Here's Herder. 6 on the shot clock, and the 3 off target. The Jazz shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far.
Foul. Gordon Day. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Whiteside finds Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Utah.
Coming under the floor for the Jazz.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Capella inside. He's against Gobert. Young, the pass to Capella. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And Gobert with a block. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Young's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
And here's Conley. Drives to the hoop. Basket's good. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Conley on the attack. Good. Conley's got 6 points. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Young, the pass to Hunter, and stolen by Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. Gobert, no good. The Hawks trailing. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
"19 seconds left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. "16 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley against Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. For the lead. Can't get it to fall.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Tie game in Atlanta. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Gobert. A rebound by the Hawks. Collins outside. Here's Capella. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Here's Young. To the inside, Bogdanovich.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Fourth quarter still Young, just over a minute played. And Gobert with the stuff.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Young against Conley. Pass to Capella. Right side Hunter. 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. The three from Mitchell. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
It's tipped. Conley finds Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
It's stolen by Hunter.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
And that's an intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Down low. Capella. Blocked! And they get it back to the paint. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. There's Bogdanovich with the three. The Jazz with another miss. The Hawks leading. From deep three-point range. Young can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Fires at the elbow. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
A minute 15 left in the game. Pass to Collins. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They're clearly taking advantage of this front court matchup, getting the better end of almost every play in the paint.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Back to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his third foul so far. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. The shake. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Oh, there's the alley. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Outside Young. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich, no good. And Utah has possession. The three from Mitchell. No luck on that one. Young with it. Goes up on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The three from Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Tries again. And it's in.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 3. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
From deep, Conley. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. Thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. Here's Crowder. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. And Brett in this one. Terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here soon.
Look at that.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Bridges for 3. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And here's Conley outside. And the 3 ball is good.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Passes to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gobert. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball, down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Outer dishes to Booker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Booker looking around. He kicks to Ayton. To the paint.
2 minutes.
Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Conley left side. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Over Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Suns have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Paul against Gobert. Beyond the arc. And it's Paul missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Conley for 3. They get it back. Down low. And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And there's Booker on the assist from Crowder.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Outside Conley. from 13. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The Suns leading. Ball outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the triple. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley the pass to Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Conley against Paul. With 2 seconds left, and he sinks the layup.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Got it off in time.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanovich. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
And still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach you've seen so far for the Suns?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. They grab their own miss, and the shot's good from Crowder.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
O'Neal with it. Pass to Mitchell. Into the lane. Inside. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Mitchell. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Ball passes to Bridges. 3-pointer. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker left side. Down low. Here's Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that's now 6 points for Jay Crowder.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Mitchell outside. And they call the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Oh, good with the triple. Jazz leading by 3. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gobert can't hit.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Kicks it out to Booker. For 3, Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Conley. They double-team Conley. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now Payne. There's a minute left to play in the first half. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to McGee. And stolen by Whiteside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
So many highlights of Rudy Gay early on, challenging defenders at the rim. Another one there on the alley-oop.
Payne dishes to McGee. Kaminsky up top. Gay with the block. Stolen by McGee. And stolen by Gay. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingles. Crafty move. And the foul called on Cameron Payne.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Ingles. Shot clock at 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second... And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in at the 4 spot. And that one, good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Booker finds 8. Back to Booker. Launches it. Frames the three-pointer. Booker's got 5.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number 1 option for an offense.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Crowder. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. 8 points for him.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Conley into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And the shot goes in.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Paul kicks to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Conley dishes to Gobert. To the paint, and taken away by Paul. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Here's Crowder. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Gay outside. There's the pass to Oni. Sweet move. Basket counts. Oni's got his first bucket in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Payne passes to McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Payne.
2 minutes.
Kicks to Kaminsky. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson finds McGee. And stolen by Gay. Got a piece of it. Shamet with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Johnson from 8. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
1:25 left in the third. Shamet kicks to McGee. Back to Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Gay makes it off the glass. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Kaminsky. And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Basket good. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Payne in the post. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Jazz leading by 3. Gay passes to Clarkson. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Jazz with possession here. Now, here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 3 seconds left. The shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Dishes it to Gobert. Mitchell passes to Conley. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, Crowder with it. Bridges outside. That one no good. Utah leading by 3. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Bridges with the steal. That's a 2 from Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Paul kicks to Booker. To the inside. Clock at 6. Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal against Bridges. O'Neal passes to Conley. There's the feed to Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the wide open shot from Crowder, and the Suns miss again.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Mitchell right side. Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Conley surveying the D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
Savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. For 3, Booker, rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside Conley. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Booker left side. Bridges passes to Booker. Paul outside. They need this. And Crowder brings it in.
And really getting the best of this front court matchup, no doubt about it. They've been way too hard to handle down low.
Mitchell outside from the arc, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. Here's O'Neal. And so it's Utah with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.